Oh, we've got food. We've got fun places. We got a little mayhem. It's the Tyler Glenn Show for a Taste of Tuesday. Hope your Tuesday's off to a great start, man. It's been a great start to the week. I told you this week would be special. It's our last full week of January, but it is not going to feel like it. We have got some amazing temperatures on the way and some great weather news to tell you about. Also this morning, coming up on the show, we're going to talk about screen time a little bit, and there was a new report released yesterday, the countries that are most addicted to their screen. Where did Canada come in? Are we just a bunch of little addicts when it comes to our phone? Hang on, let me check. I'm addicted to my phone. Also, a company, coincidentally, is offering $10,000 to anyone who can ditch their phone for a month. So if you want to make a quick 10 grand, just promise to put your phone down, but they'll have ways of checking on you. We'll take a look at that. Canadian songstress Avril Lavigne is going on tour. Will she make a stop in Manitoba? Do you care? We'll touch on that briefly. Also, the story of a 6-year-old whose parents are so obsessed with those Stanley tumblers that they have rounded the corner on $3,000 in Stanley tumblers for her. It's like, it's you know what? Mom and Dad just keep buying them for me. How many cups do you need? We've got some details on Rick Harrison's son. We mentioned yesterday that the star of Pawn Stars, his son passed away over the weekend. We've got details on that, some new details on that. More changes for Facebook. Meta making a major announcement that will affect you if you turn to Facebook or Instagram for news. Now, this isn't a Canadian-specific story, although this has been making headlines in this country because of the fight with the Canadian government. Facebook has kind of thrown their hands in the air regarding news, and it's rather interesting and something you need to know about, especially if that's where you get your news from. You might want to shake that up a little bit. We'll talk about that coming up on the show. First, let's take a look outside. As Ron just said, it is a real nice morning. It feels nice. Minus 11 and hardly any wind chill. Feels like minus 19. We'll see a high of minus 4 today. It is going to be gorgeous, and we're not done yet. We are just beginning the beautiful last week of January, just as the doctor ordered. Oh, man, -4 for the high today. We could see some light snow today, by the way. But then the sun comes out, and look out, it's got a bit of heat. We are gaining steam when it comes to those hours in the day. The days are getting longer. We're getting more and more sun, about 90 minutes each and every day. We're just adding on to it each and every day. Those days are getting longer, and we'll hit 0 by Friday, +3 by Monday. That's not so bad, was it? Even though that 1 week of... It was the week of hell, but we only had 1 week of hell, so that's okay. We can do this. We got this. This is fantastic. It's shorts and sandals, shorts and sandals weather. By the weekend, it will be. Here's our air temperature map this morning, and as we update that, it's just a cool January morning. Reminds me a bit of October or November. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. And wind chills have calmed down considerably across the continent. So everybody's slowly getting a little bit better. The spring countdown is now 56 days, 15 hours, and 53 minutes till spring. It's just around the corner. Welcome aboard, Sun Seekers. It's so good to see you. We have nicknamed those who regularly attend our show Sun Seekers. They're the people in our neighborhood. Now, we start the show on all platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on X, we're on YouTube, we're all over the place. And it's where we begin the show for hour 1. Hour 2 of the show moves over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And those people that join us generally for the entire 2 hours, not every day, but some days, are called Sun Seekers. Good morning, Sun Seekers. It's good to see you again. Welcome to the beach bunker. Let's get it moving. Let's do it. Always like a little bit of music in your morning. I'm not allowed to play recorded music. The DCMA police. It's the only thing they really kind of do police. That and NBC does not like any of their stuff played on the internet. I have been pinched by NBC so many times. Queen is on TikTok this morning. Queen. It's a killer. Queen. Uh-oh, now I'm going to have that in my head. Let's say good morning to our Sun Seekers in chat. Tasha Licious Road. Reverend Tasha was in first. She gets the award for pushing past the old tape there on the marathon track. Way to go, Tosh. Cheryl Bertram is here, too. Nice to see you this morning, Cheryl. Zumba Bernice. Good morning. Sharon McGee is on TikTok. Good morning, Sharon McGee. It's nice to see you. Mavis Inkster is joining us on Facebook. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning to you, sir. Paul says he's checking in on Twitch, but will be checking out soon. Are you in a hotel? You're not checking out soon. He's got to work. It's okay. It's all right, Paul. Samir on TikTok. Good morning. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, look who's made the jump. Amanda Duchek. Amanda! I recognize that name. Normally we see Amanda on Facebook. And this is a great little lesson for everybody who's joining us on Facebook, because I think Facebook and TikTok are the other two platforms that like to lurk in on the show the most. And they like to stick their toe in the pool. They like to say, is this worth my time? Is it worth signing up on Twitch? And Amanda has made the commitment. She is signed up on Twitch. She's made the move from Facebook. Look at how easy it is. Amanda has done it. So Nicholas on TikTok, come on over to Twitch and then join it. Nancy the Disney Nut, come on over. And Yaya123 on TikTok, come on. Okay, that username I can't say. It starts with D. Polar Bear is here. Good morning. It is Taste It Tuesday, and I'm so excited. The one on TikTok, you got to be here for Taste It Tuesday for Co-ops of Westman. We get a new food that is brand new to the market, and as time has gone on, these foods are getting newer and introduced, and this just came to Co-op. This is just literally days old, and we're going to taste it right here on the Tyler Glenn Show today, and it's pizza. You go, well, everybody's got pizza. Oh, not this kind of pizza. So if you like pizza, Might be good to stick around for that. Not too many people like pizza. I don't know. Really? You think? I don't know. I think that is like, it's been improving morale in offices for 150 years. Pizza party. That'll make them work harder. Let's give them a pizza party. Kate on 78 is here. Good morning, Kate on 78. It's nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Molly is here. Good morning, Molly. And Molly is our we're all watching New Hampshire tonight, Molly. We're hoping, I don't know what we're hoping for. I'm just hoping that the world doesn't cave in on itself, but I feel like Trump is going to win tonight. And I think that Nikki Haley is going to probably drop out. Hopefully it's interesting. That's what I'm hoping for. Luke Wark, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Ronald Kaslick on Facebook, good morning. What a beautiful morning. It is Shady 101 on TikTok. Good morning to you. Nick Adams on Facebook. Good morning. Megan Oakley on Facebook. Good morning to you. Shorts and sandals, whether you know it, Tosh. It's shorts and sandals. Carter Bowes on TikTok. Good morning. Good to see you. I may be a sun seeker here, but I have a nickname everywhere I go. Yes, because he's Nick Adams, the world famous Nick Adams. And Mark joined. Mark on TikTok. Good morning. Welcome and have a great day. Canadian Spark Plug. Oh, I haven't seen that one on Twitch in a while. It's good to see you, Canadian Spark Plug. Good morning, Tasha, Jody Kaslick, Cindy. Good morning on Twitch. Jimmy Oddjob 69. Optima on TikTok. Good morning to you. Greg is here this morning. Good morning, Greg. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard. Tony LaRoso on TikTok, along with Grimace. Good morning. Grimmy. Good morning. Ali is also here on TikTok. Good morning. Amanda says, I made the jump and I'm not looking back. Oh, I love it. Yes. And Canadian Spark Plug is back again. Speaking of spark plugs, did you see that Investors Group Field is no longer Investors Group Field in Winnipeg? That's where our professional football team plays, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And it used to be called Investors Group Field, but actually the press is today Tuesday. It is, right? Yeah, right. So press conference will be later today. They'll make the announcement that it will be Princess Auto Stadium Canadian Spark Plug. So it just reminded me, Spark Plugs, Princess Auto, football. So Investors Group Field is no more. IG Field. We called it IG Field. This will be PA Stadium. It'll be abbreviated. Stephanie Panache. Good morning on TikTok. Nice to see you. Welcome. So, also, I'm bringing my family to live with you, Tyler. Oh, up here. Come on up. You're in Wisconsin. It's Wisconsinites, Minnesotans. They're pretty much Canadian. North Dakotans, they're a little bit redder. They stand out a little bit more. We still love them. Though. Oh, yes. Derek, good morning, is joining us on Twitch. Welcome aboard. Welcome, Denise Kazer. See, Denise, look at Amanda. She made the jump to Twitch. Come on, Denise, seen you before. Good to see you again. Welcome. She's joining us on Facebook. Nick says, I made some jalapeno beef burgers last night. Not as spicy as I thought. Well, that's it. You don't want the opposite, right, Nick? You don't want to make those. I had jalapeno beef burgers last night, and I had to give them to the dog, and the dog is running around, and he's yelping and dragging his backside along the ground because his bum is hot. No. You want to ease into that a little bit. And add a little bit more jalapenos next time. Rich is here on TikTok. Good morning, Rich. Cindy says on Twitch, my sister went to get her passport yesterday. It was like going to the DMV. Oh, God, I got to do mine. Hey, Rich, good morning, sir. Oh, I'm dreading that passport renewal. Although it's not up until June, and I'm thinking, I got to get started on that now because it is a shit show in this country. It's unbelievable. You're going to be waiting, unless it's an emergency. It's not. But thanks for that reminder. I got to get on that because it's going to take forever. Everything takes forever. Everything. The only thing that doesn't take forever is getting my omelet bite from Tim Hortons in my double-double. No, it's not true. It's my black coffee. I'm going into business selling Tesla spark plugs, says Paul. Are you joking? They don't need them, do they? Tanash, good morning on TikTok. I could do a shameless plug for where I work, but we run a bomber bus to the games. Well, look at this. Hey, I sense a new sponsor coming on. The Bomber Bus. The Bomber Bus. I'm sure it's not just the Bomber Bus. I'm sure you guys do all kinds of stuff. See, doesn't that sound great? The Tyler Glenn Show brought to you by the Bomber Bus. Win or lose, we still go in and get drunk. Maybe. See? Maybe. Okay, so I think we have said good morning to everybody. Welcome aboard. It's good to see you. And the big story this morning, of course, is New Hampshire. The primaries continue. This is stateside, of course, but the whole world is kind of bracing for what could be another Donald Trump run at the presidency. It looks like he might win tonight, and this would make this one of the longest presidential election sessions in modern history, because the gun goes off, and hopefully Joe doesn't go, oh, wow. And, congratulations, America. 2 80-year-old white guys. Yeah! Woo! We're picking the best of the best of the best. 2 80-year-old white guys. Nothing against white guys, nothing against old people. I'm just saying that, there are you have 380 million people. I'm sure there's a few people who might want that job. I don't know. But that looks like what their choice is going to be, and we're going to have to see tonight. So we'll be like the neighbors over the fence, just like, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? Cheryl reassures me it only took 2 to 3 weeks to get a passport. Okay, I have no my confidence in government is not, if 10 is like super confident in the government and 0 is no confidence in the government, I'm at -5. And Molly's very sad. Everybody says, oh, Canada's got free health care. We've got people dying in our emergency rooms. It's not good. It's not good. We're limping. We're limping along. It's not good. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for food, fun places, and mayhem, and strange things to put in your breakfast cereal. And look at this. Gene Simmons. Do you remember him? Remember Kiss? I'm going to rock and roll all night and party every day, are you? Okay, well. Gene Simmons put something really weird in his cereal. Any guesses as to what Gene Simmons puts in his breakfast cereal? As you're having your breakfast cereal, I have to ask you, do you have it Gene Simmons style? What's Gene Simmons style? Okay, that's all right, Canadian Sparkplug. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Gene Simmons and his breakfast cereal, what does he put in it? Is it whiskey? Oh, no, he doesn't drink, does he? I don't think he ever has drank. This is rather interesting. Gene Simmons, in his breakfast cereal, chocolate milk. No. Some people put orange juice in their cereal, which makes 0 sense. That it's not orange juice, and it's not beer. Sydney says, Gene Simmons is a little weird. Just look at his makeup. I don't know. I think if you walked into the bank and looked like that, are they really going to say anything? It's 2024. I identify as a bat person, and that is how I'm going to live my true life. I am a bat person. Well, good afternoon, bat person, and welcome to the credit union. Would you like to make a deposit today? I sure would. Potato chips in his breakfast cereal. Hey, Margaret Mags McLaughlin on Facebook. Good to see you. Not a bat person. He's always maintained. Oh, a demon. Okay. I just was going by his getup, his little bat getup. Okay, so he actually puts ice cubes. There it is. You can see that he's having his little. He's having his Oreo O's with ice cubes and his breakfast cereal, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. you want to make sure that your breakfast cereal isn't all soggy. I remember back in high school, it was like the most refreshing thing you can have was milk with ice. And so I don't exactly see how weird that is, but apparently 2 ice cubes is the way that you do it. The Gene Simmons way of having your breakfast cereal. So there you go. Throw some ice cubes in your breakfast cereal and get your makeup on. Probably a little bit less than Gene does, but there's nothing wrong with that. He's living his genuine life. He's living his genuine life. Okay, so we're going to talk phone addiction this morning. We're also going to talk about shopping addiction. This Stanley Cup collector says her parents are obsessed. They've spent over $3,000 to get her the Stanley tumblers. There's nothing like good marketing. Yeah, they've spent over $3,000. The Stanley tumblers have turned into the viral TikTok craze of the year. Everyone's got to have them. Quentin, by the way, if you need him, Quentin's sitting on a whole garage full. He's got 500 Stanley tumblers that he's ready to offload. He just, it was a Friday night, and he just felt that he had to be part of the craze. So I would think that we could get them at a discount because, we're sun seekers, But $3,000 every style tumbler. She's from Alabama. She says they're obsessed. Stanley's success is a result of the perfect storm of branding and social media marketing, with TikTok driving an extreme thirst for these tumblers. And I think it all started again when that woman had her car burn and the Stanley Cup kept their stuff cold inside. It's the Stanley Adventure Quencher Travel Tumbler. That's the official name, just in case you didn't know. The cup has become so popular online that the TikTok hashtag Stanley Cup has more than 6 billion views. There you go. That is probably why Quentin has so many in his garage. 6 billion with a B for these cups. A cup. That's awesome. Well, and Paul has a point. At least they're not eating Tide Pods, or shoving condoms up their nose to pull out their mouth. Remember when they did that? That was fun. That was good. Good times. Good times on TikTok. Good times. Yeah, I guess that's glass half full. Hey, cut down on plastic water bottles. I'm cool with the craze, says Molly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I'm against the mugs. It's just I'm against people going nuts and punching each other in the head, kind of a la Cabbage Patch Dolls of the 80s. Remember that? Cabbage Patch Dolls? Oh, yeah. The good old Cabbage Patch Doll. Alternative Choice Garden Center, sponsor of the Tyler Glenn Show, and we thank them. They have their Plants and Pilates big success this past weekend, and now what they've got coming up is they've got workshops available. So if you're into crafting, if you're into making potted arrangements, the winter workshops are back every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. in January, February, and March. Thursday workshops, get your hands dirty in the warmth of the greenhouse and learn something new. You can sign up by visiting Alternative Choice Garden Center on their Facebook page, and you will find all kinds of activities and information on the pick and pot. Using their potting station is quick and easy. There's a little video on there where you just pick out a plant, put it in a pot, you can decorate it up. They got like a workstation where you can go there and put it all together nice and fancy, maybe for your Valentine, or for Mother's Day or something like that, or just for something else to do. And they've also got winter fundraisers where they're giving you a chance to sell things like gift cards, organic ice melt, and other products to help fundraise, whether it be for a sports team or any other organization that is looking to raise some funds. Alternative Choice Garden Center at the corner of 34th and Patricia. Skydancer Casino in Belcourt. Looking forward to Night Ranger. The 80s classic rock band is coming February 24th at the Skydancer Event Center. Tickets are $25 and $35 each, and get ready for the ultimate showdown with the Skydancer Signature Series Poker Tournament with an estimated prize pool of $150,000. The stakes have never been higher. 150 grand US, thrilling poker action with skilled players. The sky is the limit. Again, they've got the new water park, Turtle Island Water Park, great dining, hotel, and more. The sky's the limit at the Skydancer Casino, skydancercasino.com. The Sheepdogs play the WMCA tonight if you're into that kind of music. They won a Juno. That is a Canadian Grammy Award, the Junos. And so that is pretty exciting to have them in town tonight. And Avril Lavigne is going on tour with Simple Plan. And how close is she going to get to us? She is going to be playing Winnipeg, actually. She leaves it till the end. Yeah, I'll leave Winnipeg until the end. It's mainly U.S. tour. Her Canadian stops. She doesn't have Toronto or Montreal on here. Maybe, no. That's rather interesting. So her Canadian dates are Winnipeg and Edmonton, September 14th and 16th. So there you go. Simple Plan. No way. Oh, you know who Simple Plan is? That's pretty cool. That's cool. Yeah, they're Canadian too. Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan. Edmonton on the 16th, and Canada Life Center, Winnipeg on the 14th. Gene Warwick, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you, Gene. Hope you have a great day. It's going to be some beautiful weather. And still with concert tours, this got a lot of attention yesterday. Brooks and Dunn. If you're of the country variety, they are getting back together and going on tour. And this has got a lot of attention. I'm going to pick up the dates here and show them to you. And here we go. David Lee Murphy and Brooks and Dunn. This is the Reboot Tour. Play on cowboy boots, reboots. So if you're a fan of country music and you like Brooks and Dunn, man, it doesn't get any better than that. Maybe Garth Brooks, Tim and Faith. Brooks and Dunn. They are coming close. Welch, Minnesota is the last date. That's August the 10th. Other than that, you're going to have to go to Arkansas or Oklahoma. They've got 2 Canadian dates, Montreal and Toronto, and that'll be in June. But the one that's closest to us is Welch, Minnesota. And that is, does it say, it says support to be determined. It seems to be an independent show. It's not affiliated with Live Nation, the last show that's closest to us. But Welch, Minnesota is 30 miles south of St. Paul. So kind of the Minneapolis area would be the closest that Brooks and Dunn are going to. Can you imagine if they scooped them up for something like Country Fest? Because they're on tour in June, and they're wrapping things up in New Hampshire on June the 29th. I mean, they've already got the trucks loaded. Country Fest is in July. Can you imagine what a coup that would be if they were able to scoop these guys up, Brooks and Dunn, at Country Fest? Can you imagine? Somebody somewhere is listening to the show with one ear, and they're going to say, I heard on the Tyler Glenn show that Brooks and Dunn are coming to Country Fest. No, I said, wouldn't it be nice if they would come to Country Fest? But we'll have to wait and see. They're coming to Minnesota, so that's about as close as they're going to get. Okay, let's take a beach break, and we shall be back with more in just a bit. Welcome to A Taste of Tuesday. Hope it's off to a good start. We're going to go to Spain today. This is a beautiful beach. Benidorm Beach in Spain, a live shot, 17 degrees Celsius as they get their Tuesday underway as we do. Good morning. Hope your morning is off to a great start. We'll have more in just a second after a quick beach break. Be right back. Just announced Taylor Swift to play Brandon. I think Quentin is on the phone with Taylor Swift's agent as we speak, and he's trying to get her to come to Brandon. Yes, winner, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Oh my God, Tay. Wouldn't that be great? Taylor Swift in Brandon. That would be fantastic. He's going to work on getting some good concerts to come to Brandon. I don't, and in all honesty, I'm not. Do you know the Sheepdogs? Do you know? Oh, Tasha says no. Tasha, you would be the first one in line. I could just see you. As I close my eyes, I picture Tasha, and I picture you in a T-shirt. It's purple and it's got white letters on it, and all it says on the front of your shirt is Tay. That's all it says. Tay, big hyphen there. Tay. Oh my gosh. And then I'd be right there with you. I'd be like, yeah, bring it on. I want to see, I want to see, which one was it? Jason that was like drinking beer. I want to go drink beer with the Kelsey brothers. Things get pretty crazy when you're out in the stands drinking with those guys in the cold, and they start to get a little wild. This looks like fun. They look like a fun bunch. No more Tay. The world needs more Trump, and the world needs more Tay. You guys just need to get with the program. That's how the world is. It's our love affair with the orange one and the Tay. It's just how it goes. Kidlets. Let's take a look at our temperature this morning, and it is a nice morning, man. Oh, and it's going to get nicer from here. +3 by the weekend, and not much of a wind chill to get us going this morning. That's compared to what we had anyway. That yellow has moved on, so that's nice. And okay, settle down. Taylor Swift Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh! See, every time I just mention her name, the algorithms they go up. So what am I supposed to do? I want the show to be successful. I gotta have like a Taylor Swift quotient. There has to be a number of times I say it to get more and more people to just like lurk in on the show. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. Is Travis Kelce and Jason's shirtless moment. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills game. But Travis Kelce didn't learn the antics until after the Chiefs' victory. Well, I guess not. He was focused on the game, and he was focused on Taylor being in the stands. Of course, we all are focused on Taylor being in the stands. And here's his brother. What was he drinking? What is that? Miller Lite? No. Was that Canadian beer? Was he having a Labatt Light? No, Blue Light. He was. He was having a Labatt Blue. Oh my God. Labatt stock are going to go through the roof. Can we actually? It's Blue Light. Holy cow. Look out. Labatt is going to sell out. This is crazy. Where does Labatt even still make beer? Holy cow. I can't even name a Labatt product if I tried. Labatt Blue Light. How can you tell it's a U.S. border city? Tim Hortons on the billboard, and Labatt Blue Light is the beer that's making him go crazy, out of control. Love it. I am not a fan of Labatt beer, but I guess when you're in the cold, yeah, Tasha's got the green kind of face. When you're in the cold, and you know what? If it's a free beer is a free beer. That's the best tasting beer that you can get. But you can bet that Labatt is going to see a big stock push. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Congratulations, Labatt. Here's the boys with their clothes on. There's the Kelsey boys. One's retired. One's still playing. I bet you the one on the left, he retires after the Super Bowl. That'll be it. The dude is now a spokesperson for Labatt. Look at the man bod. Oh, my God. I could only hope to be in shape like that. What do you mean? He's an NFL football player, Paul. God, I could only pray in my wildest dreams to have a physique like that. Oh, man. Enjoy it, man, because he's retired, and that's what happens. They'll play football, and we'll check in with him in about 10 years, and he'll look like yours truly. That's okay. That's all right. It's all good. Your heart's in the right place. It's all good. Sad news this morning. Pawn Stars, Rick Harrison, his son passed away. We had this on yesterday, and the cause of death has been revealed, and it's fentanyl. Dad is blaming the border crisis, but yeah, this is very sad. Very, very sad. Another drug overdose, and fentanyl is a problem in this country too. All over the place. It's bad. But whether it be meth or fentanyl or other drugs on the street, it seems like we can't get a handle on it. We just can't. Blessed mom of two, good morning. Good to see you. That is so sad. Sorry that you're joining the show at such a sad moment. Let's just move on there. So I just wanted to update you because we had that story on yesterday. And another story that we have been following loosely through August was Facebook and the battle that they're having with the Canadian government over news. Facebook yesterday threw their hands up in the air and said they're not going to push news-related content anymore. So if you get your news regularly on Facebook or Instagram, and this goes for any radio stations, newspaper outlets, TV stations that manage to circumvent the rules, Facebook is going to start downplaying those posts. And this has a lot of small publications really upset, especially in the U.S., where they aren't fighting. So in this country, the government said, okay, we are going to tax Facebook if you're going to put news on Facebook, and we're going to take that money from you, Facebook, and give it to radio stations and newspapers and TV stations to kind of offset their costs because their traditional media is struggling, right? But in the States, that rule doesn't apply. It's a free-for-all. So you have small-town newspapers, you've got major publications, all posting to Facebook and Instagram, and it has really kept them going. It's been something that has allowed them to make a profit. A review of 1,900 news and media websites conducted by Chartbeat showed that Facebook accounts for over a third of all traffic measured by page views as of December, but that's down from 50% a year earlier. So Facebook has said, that's enough. We're not going to push news anymore. It's just going to be fun stuff. And, you know, the research bears that out. People don't like news. They find it depressing. They find that there's never anything good in the news. And young people especially just are not staying up with they don't care anymore. I don't care. They throw their hands up in the air and they say, you know what? Who cares? Everything is bad. And so Facebook's like, yeah, we agree. So news will be all but gone from Meta and the Facebook platform. This was announced just yesterday. So I would think that for Canadian companies, especially radio stations, newspapers, television stations who are hoping that there would be a day when they could return to Facebook and put their stuff out there, it may be a sad day for them because it looks like the train has left the station and Facebook is not going to go back. Remember, we were also another follow-up. This from the Emmy Awards. We showed you the video of the cast of Cheers getting back together. That was so cool. We had Norm and Sam, and they were all at the bar. And I think it was Paul who mentioned that, well, hey, where's Shelley Long? Where's Shelley Long in all this? And the New York Post managed to track her down, actually. And the headline reads, Shelley Long looks unrecognizable after skipping the Cheers reunion. Oh, I want to see what she looks like. There is a picture of Shelley Long. Walk in there. She looks about the same. I mean, she's aged. But she looks so sad. Why so sad, Shelley? You should have went to the Cheers reunion. It would have been good for you to see Norm and Sam Malone and who was the one that was always dating the hockey players? That's Road Reverend said news. Is it fact or fiction? Don't know what to believe anymore. And you have a point. There's a lot of editorial stuff that's gone into news, and people just don't want it. People just don't want it anymore. They just want to have fun, live their life, maybe have a Cheers reunion. I'm pushing for that. Why don't they bring Cheers back to TV? Wouldn't that be good? It would fit. People still like the bar. We need some kind of distraction. K-Nick Stowe says young people don't use Facebook anyway. Now Facebook is mostly ads. Oh, they really went crazy. Soon as they went to Wall Street, Facebook really got... Now, keep in mind, though, and you're right, K-Nick Stowe, but Facebook is still far and away the top social media platform on the planet. And I know people are sweet on TikTok. TikTok is pretty awesome, especially with the younger demographic. But, you know, when it comes to worldwide audience... Facebook is it's the Coca-Cola of social media. But I think that, they did kind of taint it a little bit with all their ads. There's no question about that. Molly likes Facebook Marketplace. It is a good place to sell and buy and sell stuff. I bet you she's regretting not going to the Cheers reunion, says Blessed Mom of Two. Maybe that's what she's thinking about. She's walking her dog. You can see a little puppy there. Carla, that's the name. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Carla was always dating the hockey players. Norm and the guy who knew it all. He had all great characters. She looks so sad. Oh, here's another one. Oh my God! And can you imagine? She's even sadder in this picture. I wish I had gone to the Emmys. They didn't even call me. That's the look I have when you hear that all your friends got together on New Year's and didn't even call you. Didn't even call you to invite you. Cliff Clavin. Oh, yes, Cliff. Oh, I love all those characters. They're fantastic. And Sam, God. Man, I think there's some kind of medication for that guy to he was always in his office with somebody. God, he was a piece of work, that guy. They need to bring the show back. Cheers needs to come back. Come on, Shelley, turn that frown upside down. Get your bags packed for L.A. Let's do it. The Tyler Glenn Show presents the Cheers reunion. I bet you that's what they were doing. They were probably just kind of testing the waters just to see what kind of reaction that they would get online and see if there'd be like a groundswell of people that would say, bring back Cheers. Although, God, look at his glasses. Sam has golf ball eyes now. Oh, and Cliff, he's been into the chicken wings. Frasier looks about the same. And Carla looks about the same as well. And, oh, my gosh, Norm is a little older, but we need the bar back. Fraser, he looks about the same. And I think it's because... well, he's probably worked the most since that show came off the air. But bring back Cheers, guys. Come on, let's do it. All right, next on the show is countries most addicted to screen time. This comes hot on the heels of a company offering $10,000 to anybody who will stay off their phone for 1 month. Do you think that you could do it? I don't know. Could you ditch your phone for a month? And how to enter the contest. Siggy's is giving away $10,000 to people who can live without their smartphone for 1 month. The company says the average person spends 5.4 hours on their phone each day. The contest, which requires an essay, is open until January 31st, and it's open to anybody 18 years of age or older. Organizers behind the contest say that we believe in the power of living a simpler life because the average person is spending 5.4 hours on their phones every day. Here's $10,000. And you know how many people have applied for this? Nobody. You know why? Because nobody can do it. No, you can't. No, you lie. If you think you can go with your phone for a month, and here's the thing, I don't even think you could do it for $10,000. You could tell no one has applied. You know why? Because no one can do it. No one can do this $10,000. Tyler, I'll be gone for a month. See ya. Oh, you think so? You think that that's what's going to happen. And then after a couple of hours, you get the shakes. And then you say to yourself, and then all of a sudden something big happens in the world. Something big. Could be something with your family, your friends. It could be a news story. Could be, and you're just gonna, oh God, oh God, oh God, I need my phone. 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 Think of something different. Think of $10,000. Think of what am I going to do with my $10,000? I will buy a vacation. I will buy. You can't do it. It's impossible. It is impossible. So this company might have to give the $10,000 to charity. I think that they need to up the amount. I think that if somebody got $1 million for $1 million, we need you to ditch your phone for a month, then I think people would do it. They would literally, what they would do is they would lock themselves in their bathroom with a microwave and a case of Pizza Pops, and they'd say, check back in a month, and you'll find me in here disheveled. At least if you're locked in the bathroom, you can shower, cook yourself some Pizza Pops, and then have someone bolt it from the outside. So you could be banging on the bathroom. Let me out. I changed my mind. $1 million. Who needs it? It sucks. I don't need the money. I need my phone. 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 Phone. Please. Oh, please. I changed my mind. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done it. I need my phone. I'm an idiot. I don't want the million anymore. I don't think even for $1 million we could do it. We are all sick. The ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. We're all past the point of rescue. What's that song? Past the point of rescue. But it's funny because I think that, the $10,000 is just going to sit there on the table. No, blessed mama said, I like that. I like that excuse. Even the Sunseekers are, I need it for work. I need it for work. And then it's followed by, the kids got to get a hold of me. And then I need it for work. And the kids got to get a hold of me. I need it for the weather because I'm on the road all the time. And I need it for food because I got to eat. And I got to have, to skip the dishes on there. Otherwise, I would starve. And, and I also kind of need it for shopping because how else am I going to get stuff? And I like to buy some stuff. I need it. I must have it. I must have my phone. It's okay. It's just an appendage. It's like you have two eyes, you got two hands, you got a mouth, you got a phone. It's just part of us now. Why doesn't Elon Musk just come up with a way that we can just talk into our hands? Just make it part of our body. K-Nix-Stowe, we don't have a landline anymore, so we use an actual phone. But I know I could not do it. Okay, see, K-Nix-Stowe. So if anybody in chat could actually do it, it's probably K-Nix-Stowe. And why is that? Because K-Nix-Stowe is being honest in saying, I don't know if I could do it. Dang Dog says, I could do it if I went camping all month. Yeah, till the first storm rolled in. And then you'd be like, I got to know the weather. Where's the storm? I mean, the thing is that, it's not your fault. It's a disease. We've been infected with the disease of the phone. It's not your fault. But this is by design. You have been conditioned. You have been trained like a puppy that it's like, good puppy, here's your treat. Good puppy, here's your... And me too. Listen, I can be at the front of the parade. I don't care. It's awful what they've done to us. It's awful. But now how do we go back? I'll tell you. Just look at the one day that Rogers went down. Rogers is one of our major carriers in Canada. And they went down for one day. People were jumping out of office buildings. They were saying, there's no reason to live anymore. They were crying in the streets. People were pulling their own hair from their skulls. They were going insane. And it's like, guys, it's just an outage. Come on, Tyler. You can do anything if you set your mind to it, says Blessed Mom of Two. That's adorable. No, you can't. Not this. Not this. Addiction is powerful. Addiction is very powerful. So which countries? What are we the worst, though? That's just it. See, now we've moved to emergency. That's right. Oh, how do I get on touch? How do I get my kids? Yes, because there might be an emergency sale at Target. I get it. Oh, and I need another tumbler. Oh my God, how do I get a tumbler? It's an emergency. It's scary. I need a tumbler. Come on. Okay, so we have determined that we're all addicted. It's okay. Hey, I got mine right here. Got it right here. I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. But which countries are the worst? Where's Canada in the list? Okay. Are we the worst of all time? Uh-oh. Okay, and the verdict is, who is the most and least addicted to their phone? But first, I want to say good morning to our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Go in there and get yourself an oil change. It is the premier place to get a quick oil change. Certified Service Express is quick, it's fast, it's helping charity each and every time you go because they make a donation to Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House. Receive a multi-point inspection and they'll show you your filters while you wait. Get a no-charge battery test and a $20 credit on your new AC Delco battery should you need one. Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue. At Sunrise Credit Union, they are looking for some board of directors members, some members of the board of directors. Their elections are now on for board of directors at Sunrise Credit Union. You can vote until January the 29th if you want to be a part of the leadership team that guides and directs this incredible financial institution owned by its members. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca, the new and improved website. And again, they've also got a new app that they're extremely proud of and just launched as well. Sunrise Credit Union, sunrisecu.mb.ca. Countries most addicted to their screens. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to pull this up here, and we will have a look-see and see if we can find Canada. Here we go. The most and least times on their screens. Canada. We are actually doing pretty good. About 6 hours a day. 6 hours. We're not even working. If you took all the work we did in a day, are we really working 6 hours a day? Tasha says, I could ditch my phone for a month. Tasha, you couldn't do a week, sweetie. You couldn't even do a week, I bet. I don't think most of us could. We're spending 6 hours a day. The Americans are almost 7 hours a day. See, we make excuses. See, well, I have a camera. I need it for emergencies. I got to reach my kids. I got to buy tumblers at Target. We all have these excuses. I need it for work. Well, rifle it through your office. Get the secretary to take the messages. You can call them back. Check in on your messages. Quentin says, sadly, more people could ditch their families for a month before their phones. Oh, without question. That's not even close. Look at Mexico, 8 hours. They're spending 8 hours on the phone. Holy crap. Venezuela, 9 hours. Or is that Colombia? No, I think that might be, I don't know what country that is. What is the country right under Panama? Is that 9 hours. Argentina's 9 hours. Brazil is 9.5 hours a day. Look at Europe. Europe seems to have their shit together, okay? They're spending about 5. That seems reasonable. We're a little high at 6.5 hours. And what's Russia at? Ooh, Russians are worse than us. That's because of Putin. Yeah, Putin, you're not very, and so much war. People got to stay up to date. They spend almost 8 hours. They are the highest screen time in Europe. Egypt is 7 hours. Canada's not bad. 6 hours and 30 minutes a day. That's not bad. Australia has us beat, though. They're 5 hours. New Zealand is a little less by 20 minutes than us. Who else is doing better than us? Most of Europe is doing better than us. But we like to compare ourselves to the Americans. That's kind of how this rolls up here. So, we're 20 minutes less than the Americans, but we're pretty much the same. We're pretty much spending an entire workday now on our phones. An entire 8-hour day. If you're in Mexico or Russia. China's 5 hours. So a full 1 less hour per day, that's 360 hours a year. And it's okay. Their kids are coding in grade 3. So, our education systems are pretty much comparable. They're playing master piano at grade 4. They're able to program AI into a robot by grade 6. And I think I could wipe my own arse in grade 4. I think I might have had to call home and have, Mom, I need you to wipe my bum. Grade 4, maybe grade 4, grade 5, I could wipe my own. I don't know. That could be its own little question. What should you wipe your own butt? And they're coding computers in China. So the future is bright. Bernice says Europeans smoke and drink wine. They have no time for phones. Oh, they do kind of enjoy life a little bit better. They do enjoy. They seem to kind of take her a little bit slower, don't they? It's rather curious, though, Russia is so high. Interesting. And Japan. Japan was one of the lowest in the world. And they are they're developing robots. They're like a tech country. Japan is 3 hours and 40 minutes a day. God, that's what it used to be when they first came out with phones. Like a normal person that just used it for work or emergencies. I was like, I need my phone. I need my phone. 8 hours a day, some 9. No double digits yet. We're going to check this back in a year. We'll check back in a year and see if anybody has topped the double digits of 10 hours a day. Wouldn't that be awesome? 10 hours a day. And do you remember in the 80s when we used to catch crap from our parents and grandparents because we had to watch like Saturday morning cartoons for 3 hours in a day? 3 hours in a day we sat in front of a television, the boob tube, and watched Scooby-Doo and Fat Albert and what other shows did we watch? Smurfs for 3 hours. 3 hours of that screen time is going to wreck your eyes and turn you into some kind of applesauce brained loser. 3 hours a day, you're going to be a stupid person. You're going to be an idiot. If you spend more than 3 hours watching the Smurfs, I'll tell you that Papa Smurf don't know shit. You got to get away from that television. Fast forward to 2024. It's only been 9 hours. It's only been 9 hours. It's only been 9 hours. Quick Draw McGraw. Now we're going to talk Saturday morning cartoons. Quick Draw McGraw. And then there was there was a pink lion that didn't wear pants. He had just a tie on him. Oh, God, we're going to go down a rabbit hole, aren't we? Anyway, there you go. Cell phones. Cell phone addiction. By the way, stay by your cell phone and continue watching the show. I do appreciate it. It does. You're probably watching it on your big screen TV. You're not watching it on your little phone, are you? If you are, I apologize for contributing to your addiction. I like to think you're just addicted to the sun. And aren't we all? Come on now. Back to Spain, where they're doing just 5 hours of screen time. No. There we go. I do not want to take the YouTube survey. No, thank you. Okay, back to the beach. We'll take a beach break, and we're back with more in just a second. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me on this Tasted Tuesday. It's Pizza Day. Pizza. Alrighty, that's the first time I think since the show started that I had to get the oven going to get our Taste of Tuesday rolling, because it's Pizza Day, and this is through Co-ops of Westman, where we try a different food every week, and they are really revolutionizing pizza, I'll tell you right now. I'll show it to you in just a second. First, let's take a look outside, a little closer to home from the beaches of Spain. Let's go to southern Manitoba and see that our road conditions are good, and we're worried about fog this week because it is going to be so warm. +3 by the end of the week. Holy man, it's -11. Feels like -20. And, oh man, it is going to be great. It is going to be great, like Tony the Tiger. The good old days when humans weren't hurt by the actions of animated characters. Only if you let them. Hey, you know, Road Reverend sent me the video of the UFC fighters and the press conference. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is that is an articulate individual. I am being sarcastic. And what the heck was that guy's name? We were talking about this yesterday and how the media was not covering the UFC fighting in Toronto. And I can see why, although I still think it's wrong that they didn't cover it, because I think that even if somebody says something stupid, it should be in the news. Sean Strickland is the guy's name. Now, I'm not going to play the press conference, but you can see what this guy looks like here in just a second here. Here's wind chill. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And now this is the guy that was circulating on the internet. He kind of really took over X over the weekend. And it was because during this press conference, and I'll paraphrase a little bit, he was not very reporter friendly. He believes that the media is just a bunch of communist crooks, really. And, a lot of the things that he was mentioning are followed by a lot of today's youth. There's no question about it, especially young men. And then he had some uncomplimentary things to say about he was into some name calling and things like, which I didn't really much care for. But I think the point that I'm trying to raise here is that this guy did have one really good solid point that I want to mention, is that even idiots are allowed to have free speech. And free speech means that you're not always going to like what comes out of a person's mouth. And I can safely say that a good 60 to 70% of what this guy said in this press conference was garbage. However, he has the right to say what he has the right to express himself. Oh yeah, Road Reverend says, look at his shirt. Well, you can't really read the whole thing. I think it says a woman in every kitchen and a gun in every hand. And he's allowed to wear that shirt. Do I agree with the message? No. However, it says more about the guy wearing the shirt. Like, really? And the funny thing is that one of the first questions the reporter asks him in this press conference, and probably what set him off, was that they said, 2 years ago, and I'm not making this up, I'm quoting now, 2 years ago, you said something bad about a certain group and blah, 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 blah. 2 years ago, I can't remember what I said last season on the show or last week what I said. I mean, we lead busy lives with lots going on, and so to go back 2 years, it's kind of like the media people. Oh, thanks, Trace. Oh, here comes my pizza. Thank you, sweetie. Have a great day. If a woman had a gun in her hand, then he wouldn't have that shirt on very long. See? And there you go. It starts a conversation. I mean, and lots of people don't believe in guns. All right. It's his shirt. What if somebody doesn't like the color blue? Then what are they going to do? Like throw me in jail? And then he goes on to talk about the bank accounts being frozen. And he ties that to the media and says, if I don't answer this question right, are you gonna seize my bank account? Are you a commie? And are you connected to the government? And I mean, it's a lot of right-wing stuff. But again, it is his, I like to believe that it is the ability to have free speech that gives him that privilege to behave that way. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that what he said is something I agree with. But I think at the end of the day, we all need to remember that free speech doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be something that you like, okay? And we're seeing that in the Middle East right now, where it's like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what side to take because I'm going to get stuck in the middle. Well, it is a free country. You get to say what you get to express yourself, how you feel. Now, there may be repercussions from that. But that's up to you. That's part of living in a free society. But the point being that just because it's free speech doesn't mean it's going to be something that you like. Trudeau speaks all the time, and I do not like him. And if there's something that him and I have in common, it is a deep, deep dislike for Justin Trudeau. But I think that a lot of Canadians share that, quite honestly. Actually, according to a new poll, most do. But he was pretty abrasive. Nevertheless, that was a big event that came to Toronto, and it brought $40 million. Show it some respect, mainstream media. Show it some respect, even though you got some people who like to shoot their mouth off in weird ways. Like, just come on. And then why do you have to challenge them at a press conference? Just a waste of time. Anyway, this is what I got here. Look at this. This is the packages from my pizza. I'm going to show you. Oh, I got to show. Oh, it smells like a pizzeria in here. Check this out. Brand new, just to Co-ops. Now, I got a couple of things I want to say about this product. Probably spend a little bit more time than I normally would. If you run a pizza place, you've been put on notice, okay? Because the crust on these pizzas is unlike anything I've ever had before. They call it Roman-style hand-stretched pizza with a light and airy dough and a crispy bottom crust. And I've never seen dough like this. So you can see it, hopefully, in these pictures, that it looks like what they have done, and I'm talking like I know what I'm saying, but I really don't. It seems like they've kind of almost half-baked the crust on this pizza, and then you kind of take it the rest of the way. Here is, I got a couple of pictures of it here in the package, and then what it looks like as far as the crust is concerned. Have a look-see here, because this is pretty amazing crust. And if you want to grab something that tastes like it's a pizza, there we go. So there's what the pizza looks like as it comes out of its package, which is this little sleeve here. And oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. And take a look at this. Take a look at the bubbles in the dough. Like, this is the pepperoni pizza. This crust is unlike anything that you'd ever get from a freezer pizza ever. And how they got the taste so fresh, they've obviously found some kind of science for this. This is Co-op Gold. Holy man, that's good. And I'm not a crust guy. And yeah, it's frozen, Cindy. So when you go to buy it, go to the freezer section of your local Co-ops of Westman. When I first saw the poster for this, I thought it was going to be in the deli section. And then it's like, no, it's in the freezer section. I'm like, okay. Now, I did not do this in the air fryer. I did it in the regular oven, okay? This is probably one of the best frozen pizzas I've ever had in my life. Oh, no, it didn't go in the air fryer. No, it was regular oven. They call it pinza pizza. Now, I should have done my homework. What does pinza mean? It's an Italian delicacy of hand-pressed pizza that is just beginning to be discovered outside of Italy. No kidding. I don't think I've ever tasted anything quite like this before. And what's really cool is the bubbles. Like, look at that. So when you eat it, it's thick, but very light. Well, listen to that crunch. Oh, home run. And you know, my first bite, you know what I was reminded of? Remember when Delissio pizzas first came out and everyone was freaking out? It's like a rising crust. It's just like you'd get at a pizza store. This is in a different league. Totally different league. This is hot stuff. Way to go, Co-op. Oh. So tasty. You gotta go get some of this. And that's something I would have never, I guess, you know, if I'd been in the freezer section, it's like, yeah, I need some pizzas, and I just came across these, I'd probably buy them. But it just seems weird to be talking about pizza crust. You know what I mean? Like, it is definitely the star of the show. So I think they retail for around $9 per pizza. pick up one, and one will do me. So, it's you do get a lot of food for the $9. Feed your family with two of them. And they come in margarita, cheese, pepperoni, and I believe is that 3 meat? 3 meat. Yeah, they're crispy but soft on the inside, Lindy. Really good stuff. Highly recommended. And again, one of the best frozen pizzas I think I have ever had in my life. I can't believe I'm even saying it's frozen. It doesn't taste frozen. Well done. That is good. Yeah, because I'm more of a kind of a meat and topping kind of person. But, the star of the show there is the dough. Well done. I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this. Get out of my sights, pizza. You're just going to call me the rest of the show. All right. Co-ops of Westman, thank you so much. Taste It Tuesday. You're at home here. Heritage, Pemmican, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op. Run in and get one of these. Try it. And try it in the air fryer. I didn't do mine in the air fryer. I think I was obviously scared to try it. I tried putting regular pizza in the air fryer. It didn't work out for me. I haven't perfected the art of air fryer pizza yet. So, but if I can perfect that, I would try this one because the crust is just so, but the oven did a good job. Probably just speed up the whole process is all as it would do. Yeah, winner. That's a winner. That is by far the best product of season 3. Best product winner. Thank you so much. And check it out. It's a good one. Holy cow. Okay, what's next on the show? Oh, I like this. This is going to be good. Results of a new survey show that doing just a little thing each and every day, like enjoying a piece of pizza, can help you feel better about your day. And of course, we're in the month of January. It's one of the most depressing months of the year. But people have been sharing online, what's the one little thing that you do that makes you drastically happier? What's one small thing you start doing makes you drastically happier? For example, wipe my counters and put away my dishes every night no matter how tired I am. The energy boost from getting up and seeing a neat kitchen is not to be underestimated. What is the one little thing that you do in your day that really helps to brighten your mood? Because maybe it's something that we can steal from you, and we can do too, like doing those dishes. Slowing down at work, says another person. I don't need to respond to every email right away or make sure everything is up to date constantly. Some things just need to wait. And working out doesn't count. That's for crazy people. Small things that you do to improve your day that aren't getting all sweaty and gross. Like not working until I'm on the clock and stopping work when I'm off the clock. My time is my time. Look at her painting there. I would have a hard time doing that. Slowing down enough to paint something. That's bad. That is some self-discovery on my part. I've got to work on that, to learn to slow it down enough so that I can take a brush to paper. And I venture to say most other people can't either. Things are moving pretty fast. C. Steele says, hugs from my son. Well, until one day he's like, I need my hugs. I mean, I'm too busy, Mom. I'm too busy. Oh, no, I need something else. Cindy says, sitting in the beach bunker with my friends and a coffee in hand. Cindy has just won the internet. Yeah, best answer. Best answer, Cindy. Best answer. Cindy is the best. Oh, followed by Blessed Mom of 2. Small things I do every day that improve my day is giving my hubby and kids hugs. It's all about the hugs. You guys like the hugs, eh? Reading books before I go to sleep instead of watching TV. I'll tell you, what I have stopped doing is watching news before bedtime. That's something I started actually when the show started. It's one of the first things that went bye-bye. I used to watch the 10 o'clock news and then go to bed. And now I go to bed at 10 o'clock. It's like, I am not putting you on. I am not going to fill my head with trash before I go to bed. And actually, it's done me wonders. Quentin likes to sit with his kids at bedtime. That's awesome. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's better than the gym any day of the week. What does this guy do? I finally, at 78 years of age, admitted that I was gay and not very nice. FWB by my age, and so someone came out. Well, that's interesting. Okay. This person says, I found a friend who is interested in the same things I am, who is intelligent and open-minded at my age. It's quite an accomplishment. And then we go to lunch once a week. Well, meeting a friend for lunch once a week, that's a nice thing that you could do in your day. Bedtime routine. That's a big one. I worked on it, and I can fall asleep in less than 20 minutes. I'm pleased to report I can fall asleep in 20 minutes. That's good? That probably was bad before, actually. Yeah, come to think of it, I never realized that. All right. Stopping caring what others think of me. Oh, is this the biggest one ever? This is the biggest one ever. Stopping caring what others think of me. That, you want to talk about free speech. That is one of the most freeing things you can do, it's expression-wise, is free speech. But one of the most freeing behaviors you can have as a human being is stopping caring what others think. I love the saying, what other people think of me, what other people think of me is none of my business. I can't control it. And you say, well, that's kind of dumb for a guy that runs a show where he's got to entertain people. Well, either people are here or they're not here. I can't control that. I can't control who's here and who's not here. If you decide that you'd like to hang out with me, I'm very appreciative. I always say thank you. Whether you like me or not, I don't know. It'd be nice if you did. But if you don't, I don't really care. I don't mean to sound like an ass, but it's how people have to live. And I think you should feel that way too. Stop caring what other people think of you. Because it's in that column of things that you can't control, I brought my son a dog when he was struggling post-lockdown. It helped him almost instantly. Yeah, animals can do that. I didn't believe that. Someone changed my mind, named Dizzy. Tasha says I need to work on that one. Well, and know that know that you're loved, Tasha. People love you. Your family loves you. That's all that you need. And then the rest is cherries. The rest is just cherries on top. And you can't control how other people feel about you. You just can't. Stretching every day. Here's something I wish I could do. Are you kidding me? I stretch by putting my shoes on. That's my stretches. Oh, crap. Did we sign off of Facebook? I don't think we said goodbye to everybody. Ah, crap. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, I got distracted. I don't know why that just popped up. I think I just saw something fly across my screen. Okay, hang on. TikTokers, we got to roll. I should have cut you off earlier. Thanks for being here for part of the show. We're moving over to Twitch for the last 35 minutes or so. Have a good day. 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll see you. Also on the podcast at TylerGlennShow.com. Sorry, guys. I am wondering what the heck I just keeping track. Well, you know what it was, that pizza. I blame the pizza. That pizza just blew my mind. YouTube, Facebook, catch you later, guys. We're moving things over to Twitch. That's where we got to go. Facebookers, sign up for a free Twitch account. Do it. Let's go. See you tomorrow for a hump day.